Now, before we get started, I want to clear up some things. There are so many things that would contribute to someone getting the results that they want, but in my experience as a coach, a lot of women have problem with time management. I can say a whole bunch of words to you today, but what you do with your time is completely in your hands. So here's some mistakes that we commonly see our clients run into when it comes to making a lifestyle change. Number one, they don't schedule exercise or meal planning or anything to do with a fitness routine into their weeks. They just kind of wing it. If this change is important to you, which I'm guessing it is because you're watching this video, having a set plan is going to help you follow it. When you don't have a plan, it's very easy to give up. Number two, they are dictated by the day itself. We've all been that I'm going to start Monday person. Like I always say, every day ends with a Y, and if you are a busy person, you need to see every single day as a chance to make a change. And three, this is my favorite one. If plan A doesn't work, you think there is no plan B. There is always a plan B. When you're making a lifestyle change, there's so many different things that can contribute to this. Plan A doesn't go well and it throws a spanner in the works. You can change it. This is how we move you away from that all or nothing mentality and how our clients actually get from A to B. Planning too far in advance can be a little bit confusing. This 7-day structure method is to plan your next 7 days. This is a method that we use with all of our clients when we address them in the check-ins every week. Any commitments or things that have to change, we can address it closer to the time. So grab your pen and grab your paper. It's time to try this method yourself. We're going to map out the week ahead today, so you've got something to follow yourself. Now, feel free to pause in between the points if you need some time to think, and do this at your own pace. It's absolutely fine. So first off, I want you to write down all of the non-negotiables in your week. These are the things that you cannot get out of. So work, appointments, the school run, these aren't related to your lifestyle change. These are just things that you do in trade for money or doing it for a family member, whatever. The point is they are non-negotiable because you can't get out of it. This is the foundation of how your week looks like, and it will reveal blocks of time. Usually our clients have about 4 maximum in the week. Now, after you've done that, I want you to write down all of your must-dos in the week. Now, these are the things you must do to see the lifestyle change that you want. So meal prepping, healthy food shop, going to the gym, going on walks, studying, maybe it's revising, maybe it's reading. I don't know, okay? I don't know your whole life. Just you pick what you think is right. The reason that we call them must and not want is to get really serious about what it is that we want to change in our lifestyle. If you're following me and you're watching this video, I'm guessing it is mostly for fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, fat loss. So exercise, nutrition, and healthy habits are going to be part of this. Realistically, you could have anywhere between 3 and 5. Got them down? Okay. Last one, I want you to write down all of your want-tos. These are the things that you would like to add into your week. They take less priority than the other 2 points. Maybe selling some clothes on Vinted or cleaning out the cupboards. Things that we usually procrastinate and would like to do but aren't really a priority. So for me, it's definitely selling some old dresses. Like, I need to get around to that eventually. If you're a little bit stuck, I'm going to give you my non-negotiables, my must-dos, and my want-tos. Okay, so my non-negotiables are client work, content meetings, and calls. Can't get out of them. They're a framework on my job. My must-dos are gym 3 to 4 times a week, 2 to 3 walks and meal prepping. And then my want-tos are sell some clothes on Vinted, see my nephews, and go shopping for a new book. Now, I want you to go back to the non-negotiable list that you just wrote. I want you to write down how long each of these events take, what time they maybe start and what time they maybe finish, and then what days they occur in the week ahead. For example, let's say you've got Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, work 9 to 5. It would take that long. If you are watching on the phone, you can do this later, but I do want you to grab up your calendar, press add event, and go block out all of these times. If you're not sure yet and your week sometimes changes, I would just block something out anyway. Chances are you'll know how long it takes, it's just the day that changes. So it might look a little bit like this. So you can see here, I've got to be at this appointment from 12 till 2. Now for the second part, I want you to go to the must-dos. I want you to write down realistically how long you'd be spending on these particular things, how long you'd like to spend on these particular things. For example, go in the gym for an hour, 30-minute walk, completely depends on your time constraints. Now add the frequency of these events in your week. For example, my one is 3 30-minute walks a week, so I can get my steps up, you know. Yours may be less, yours may be more, you decide what works for you. Now you should have filled in your non-negotiables and your must-dos, so it should look a little bit like this. My non-negotiable calls and work, and then I slotted in my gym and my steam. Non-negotiable, a must-do, and a want-to all in one day. I think this is all about balance as well. There is always stuff that you have to do, but there's also things that you want to enjoy. Giving a time, date, and location on things always increases the chances of you doing it. Now all is left is your want-tos, so do the exact same that you did before, and then add them in wherever fits. For example, maybe maybe a want-to is actually going for a walk with your friends. With the week you have in front of you, how can you fit that in and how long will that take? Hope this has helped you realise that you are in control. And if we got this far, we should have your next week all mapped out. I do this every single Sunday. If something needs to change, you can change it. If something didn't work well last week, just reallocate the time for it. If you have more non-negotiables or commitments in your following week, shorten down the times of the must-dos and want-tos. Remember, we're trying to get out of that all or nothing mentality here. Now, this calendar does connect to your phone, so it should hopefully send you alerts. There is Pocket Life, which is an app that I use as well, but you can use either or. If this helped you, let me know, but if you did get stuck along the way, please just drop me a message. More than happy to answer any questions in emails or DMs. Now, if the missing piece of the puzzle for you isn't actually this, and you've been doing your own 7-day structure method for a long time, you may need education, you may need accountability, you may need guidance, you can book a free 15-minute value call with me sometime next week. Just head to this button below and we can have a little chat about your goal. We're used to having busy clients, so we can help you get some insane results this year. You can also go and check out our website to see all of the client results that we get using this exact method. Let me know how you get on.